You're selling my 1993 Mazda Miata. Has quite a few modifications to suspension, wheels, hub and steering wheel, front sway bar, rear sway bar, and to the engine itself, just valve cover. Recently, say about 3-4 months ago, it had a head job. The whole head was rebuilt. It's got headers wrapped in the heat wrap, and pretty much everything else is stock. Air filter, except for the pulley, the bottom crank pulley is lightweight aluminum aftermarket pulley. It runs good, idles good. All the lights work. It's missing the bezels that go around the headlight, but lights all flip up and down as they should. Motors are working good. They don't get stuck or nothing. Tire wise, on the 15s/8 XXR wheels, rears are probably the worst ones. They're getting pretty bald from the camber, and like I mentioned, the suspension, it has full coilovers on it, like I wrote on the post. You could adjust the height. Right now I have them pretty low, rear and front. Probably could fit about maybe a finger or two in the front, and on the rear the same, or pretty much same drop length. It has no stereo in the car. The stereo it did have before had a backup light, so you can hook up it's got the camera right there. Got tags to July. You can hook up a camera to it. On the inside, so it's got the NRG detachable steering wheel. Just pop in, pop off. All the lights work, all the gauges work, fuel gauge, temp gauge. Car does not overheat. I mentioned I had a in-dash stereo in here, which I think it was a dual. You could probably put just a dual in-dash in there. Should be fine. It's missing a little door right here. So the back one. Passenger seat is the best one. The driver's seat is pretty torn. Leather seats. The top is in great shape. It was recently redone as well, so there's no rips on it. Window on the back. Windshield has a crack on the bottom. Doesn't affect the car drivability. Turn signals. I mentioned the headlights pop on and off as they should. All your works as well, your heater and your. So give me a car text if you're interested. Your mirrors work. Oh, I mentioned, I'm pretty sure I'm right on the post, but the passenger window, the motor works, but the mechanism doesn't work. So you got to replace I think they have some type of wire mechanism, some metal wire mechanism. You got to replace that, but the motor itself does work, as you can hear. Right now I have the window pretty much sealed in all the way to the top. You just remove it and it'll drop down once you get your mechanism working back again. But yeah, driver's side works. Passenger side doesn't. I mean, you could drop down your top if it gets too hot, but yeah, that's the car. It's a salvage title. I believe it was hit at one point. You can tell it has some dings in the doors, but nothing major. Car's daily driver, runs and drives as it should. Just painted a matte olive that type of green, a really dark forest green. That was recently done as well. It's a nice quick paint job, but looks nice and for sure it'll last a good while. So car texted me, we're interested. Car's ready to go. Oh, it's got positive rear end as well. Another thing to note. Alright. Hey.